Okay, hopefully this video will work for you. This is our database program, the main screen. We have about 7 or 8,000 customers in there. On the first screen, we get the name, address, and a summary of all their activities for as many transactions as there were. This is a 3-level database. So on this one level, we have their address and contact information. And we also have a wish list and reminder screen where we can put in any number of different things, their anniversaries, their birth month, birthdays, ring sizes, person to remind if they want to be on our reminder list, and general notes. We have another screen also here called the miscellaneous screen. That's my old logo when I was in charge, and my little cartoon face got me a lot of comments on. They always remembered me for my caricature. And this is a place where right down here, very privately, we would write in private notes that beware of this customer. If they walk in, everybody run out the back door, or whatever notes we wanted. And if we did put notes in there, back on the customer screen, see this little box here? We check that little box. If you don't see a check on that box, there's nothing abnormal when you look up that customer. If there's a check, you better go to that other screen and see what their story is. Now, I'm trying to hurry through this because it'll be a long video. A new transaction. This customer walks in, you find them, you find their record, and then new transaction. So new transaction can be either a repair, a purchase, a special order, an appraisal. And you choose what it is. I'll just pick out an in-house repair. Then I go to a new repair screen, and we put in the date, a description of the item, instructions for that item, and we give them a pickup date. It's usually a week, and we tell them we're not going to call you, it's going to be done that day, and if there's a problem, we'll call you. Otherwise, come in on that date or any day after. And then if we're sending it in-house or to various companies, we mark that in here. And then who takes it in is marked there. Customer's value, $1,000. And that's the basis of it. Any notes can go over here, and the invoice information. If we give them an estimate of $200, that goes over here, and we print out the take-in receipt for us and the take-in receipt for the customer. Then the customer comes back in. You see this transaction here when they bring in their slip. You go to that repair screen, and then go to the invoice screen, and this summarizes what the item was and what was done, and you enter a payment. The date paid is today. The amount paid is $212. The category was an in-house repair, paid by cash. Bam, print the payment receipt, hand it to the customer, and it's in the computer, and we can go back to the customer screen. Now the same process, so there's 3 levels. The first level is all the customer info. The second level is whether it's a repair, an appraisal, a purchase. I'll go through one of them, and then that's about it. And then the third level is payments for each of those. So we can go back to this a year from now and go to the invoice screen, and we know from the invoice screen that on January 29th, $212 was paid. Now, let's get this same customer walks in again, new transaction, and this time it's a purchase of an item. In stock. Where's in stock? It's got to be here somewhere. In stock. let's just say in stock engagement ring. We go to the purchase screen and the date. The category is a regular item and its stock number was 7258. Let's just say engagement ring, and we would describe it better hopefully, and we sold it to them for $2,000 by Chrissy sold that, and the original price was $2,500. We want to sometimes test that they got a deal, and done. You go to the invoice screen and they pay, etc., etc. And then I can do, and you saw the reports that I can generate from this, but the beauty of this is then I can see a history of this customer, and you know, if they have 1,000 transactions, it will all be on here, and you can thumb through it. And that's the basis of it. Now I know the Edge has a good inventory. I'm sorry. When we I have the Edge really does a much better job with inventory than I do, because my inventory is a separate database. So let's just say we'll go back to this engagement ring and purchase screen, and it was stock number 7258. Then I can go to the inventory program and 07258, and it will get, there it is, but that's not really it, but on each inventory item I get the category, the description, the style, the manufacturer, invoice number, date purchased, inventory cost, and then I would just, for this case, enter the date sold. We're not very good at doing that. We do it once a month, once a year sometimes. The girls need me to, they need a whip to get them to enter this stuff. They're very bad at that. And I like the Edge's idea where it forces it in. I mean, you basically put the number in, boom, it's out of the inventory, and then you have nice summaries. Now I have nice reports with this and summaries of what you can find out. Custom reports, I've done 20 or 30 of them, but sold inventory summary, here's one, print, let's just say it's 06/01/2013 through 08/01/2013, and okay, preview, and it's searching through there for a report. I mean, I have dozens of these and I can make more. There's a lot of inventory in there over the years, so it takes time. Oh, so okay, we sold 1 colored stone ring and 2 loose diamonds over that period. Oh yeah, they're not good at putting this in. At the end of the year, they put it in if I force them. Anyway, they're all the software works and it's there, but you got to have employees that fill in the information. Anyway, back to the Gstar Database and any customer, and here's the main screen again. That's a basic summary of what we have. The Edge might be better, but I have control of this, which makes it nice. If I want to change something, I can, since I wrote the entire program. And I can add to it, take away from it, and do all that. But it's kind of weak in the email list, and it's weak in the inventory management. So anyway, have a great day. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, but I'm not going to advertise it as Keen Sisters, and I'll give you a URL so you can find it, and you already know that, or you wouldn't be seeing this. Have a great day.